goody Shellitronnn here. You can call me Shells, and I'm back again with a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it up, Bowberry Biscuit. This video is not for y'all. This video is an open letter between me and my good friend Aaron. Now, y'all might know him as Aaron Rodgers, but me and him got a connection. I'm trying to convince my boy to come down to the state where he needs to be. So just sit back, relax, and watch me work. Dear Aaron, I saw you on the field on Sunday night. I saw what you was going through. You was out there battling. You was out there battling against your arch rival, your nemesis, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. the third on high, Esquire himself. This man put you in the worst situation you've been in your whole career. Right up until another man put you in an even worse situation. I'm talking about your head coach, Matt LaFleur. He didn't trust you. Took the ball out of your hands on 4th down in a goal-to-goal situation. He said he believed the team had a better shot putting the game in the hands of a kicker than you. Aaron Rodgers, the player who is obviously going to be the MVP of this season. The player who has had one of the best careers of any quarterback of all time, a first ballot Hall of Famer. Multiple years in a row of greatness. Obviously, one of the most talented quarterbacks. Not the greatest because of, look, sometimes you got to get your coach to take film of other guys practicing. Sometimes you got to get your coach to steal playbooks. Other times you got to deflate footballs to get your legacy up. You ain't do that, Aaron, and that's on you. But you can't be the greatest unless you bend a few rules here and there. Get other guys to take the fall for you. It is what it is, my brother. But you are one of the most talented quarterbacks of all time. And Matt LaFleur didn't trust you. He said he'd rather a kicker get the job done than you. And I saw you in your press conference. You look sad, bro. You look sad, defeated, dejected. You did not look like you were all the way there. And I don't like seeing you like that, Aaron. I don't like seeing you like that, bro. If I had a homegirl who was looking the way you was looking, I would have said, look, you got to break up with him. You got to break up. This ain't you. This ain't you. And then I heard you answer this way to this question.
Aaron, understanding that roster might look a lot different for next year, what did this particular team mean to you at this point in your career?
A lot of guys' futures that are, uncertain, myself included. That's what's sad about it most.
So how do you go on from here? I mean, you kind of hit on some of the realities a minute ago. So how do you go on from here? How do you take the next step?
Yeah, Bill, that's a good question. I don't know. I really don't. There's a lot of unknowns going into this offseason now. There's always change. That's the only constant in this business. And that makes the finality of it all kind of hit you like a ton of bricks. That's why it's a gutting feeling in your stomach.
I read you loud and clear, Aaron. I understand exactly what you're saying. Your days might just be numbered in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And I do not blame you. You need to be in a place where they believe in you. And sure, in 2018, they did give you a 4-year, was it $134 million extension? Look, I understand what they did there. It's a good little look, okay? It's a good little look. You're making some cheddar right now. I think this upcoming year you're making $22.5 million. And the next 2 years, you're making $25.5 million. Look, bro, you deserve a little bit more, but your contract is what the contract is. And if you're going to be paid that money, you should at least be able to enjoy yourself. You should at least be able to be put in a situation where you can succeed. And I know a place you can go where you can instantly succeed. A place that is set up right now for you to keep continuing on with your road to greatness. Because right now, and I don't take no pleasure in saying this, Aaron, you know we go way back, Aaron, but I gotta be real with you, bro. That's what friends are for. You are on a very precarious path to becoming Peyton Manning a little bit. A regular season quarterback whose nemesis Tom Brady always thwarted him. And you don't want to wait until your garbage cans, dog water, dog meat, doo-doo buns, like Peyton Manning was, to get your second Super Bowl ring. You almost got outshadowed by Eli Manning. That's the stage of Peyton Manning's career you're in right now. You don't want to wait until you're already crusty and old and done before you get your shot at displaying how great you are. We see it during the regular season right now, but when history writes itself in 20 years down the road, we're going to say Aaron Rodgers only won 1 Super Bowl. Tom won 6, 7 Super Bowls. Pat Mahomes won 8 or 9 Super Bowls. So you have to understand that this is the time right now to make a change, because Green Bay has shown year after year they don't believe in you. Have not drafted receivers for you. O-line looking crusty. Defense for a long time looking crusty. And they go and get up Jordan Love? Are you serious, Aaron? They drafted Jordan Love. They do not want you, bro. They do not want you, bro. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Why don't they want you, man? It don't matter. Let me give you all the reasons why you, at this very moment, need to pick up the phone and call Scott Fitterer, not your agent, you. You call Scott Fitterer, the new GM of the Carolina Panthers, because we have it all for you. Literally everything you could want is in the Carolina Panthers facility at this moment. Reason number 1, we trusted Teddy Bridgewater. And if any fan of the Panthers tells you otherwise, don't believe them. I saw them saying all that stuff. They were singing them songs. I saw them singing them songs talking about I got something on it. They believed in Teddy Bridgewater. And if we believe in Teddy Bridgewater, hell, we worship you. We believed in Teddy Bridgewater for a certain amount of time. Imagine what you would be in North Carolina. Imagine what you would be in the South, my brother. Come on, Aaron. If we believed in Teddy Bridgewater, you would be Michael Jordan. And that is not hyperbole. That is a fact. Number 2, let's be real. It wasn't just Matt LaFleur who sold you. I'm going to be honest with you. Kevin King also sold you. We ain't got no Kevin Kings in Carolina. We got Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson is an elite corner. Dante Jackson has been an elite corner since the day he was drafted to the Carolina Panthers. He has not had a bad game yet. Aaron, do not go and fact check that on me. Do not look at my old videos and see what I was saying about Dante Jackson. We do not have the time for you to go back and look at those old videos, Aaron. Please focus. Your career, your legacy is on the line. Your days are numbered. We don't have time to do all this fact checking. Just please believe me when I say Dante Jackson is elite. He has been elite. And he will continue to be elite for the next 7, 8 years. And if that's not enough on defense, have you heard of Trey Boston? No? Okay. I will introduce you to. Just take my word for it. Trey Boston is also elite. The front 7 is the front 7, my boy. Don't worry about them. They are going to be elite as well. The whole defense is stacked, racked, packed.
Now listen! That's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
Reason number 3, we have superstars. Now, Dante, Trey Boston, Jeremy Chin, Brian Burns, those are stars. This team also has superstars. We have Christian McCaffrey, the best running back in the league. Easily. This year, the best running back in the league, the reigning, defending, unanimously decided #1 running back in the NFL. Come on now. The only people who don't believe that Christian McCaffrey is right now the best running back in the league are people who have literally never seen the NFL played ever in their life. Okay? And we also have DJ Moore, a consensus top 10 wide receiver in the National Football League. The only people who will ever doubt that DJ Moore is a top 10 receiver in the league are the kind of people who would say that in the comment section below. But we don't have time for you to be scrolling down the comment section and hearing people fact check me on that. Just believe me when I say DJ Moore is ready. He is here. It's his time. Okay, he's a top 10 receiver. Now, is he a Devontae Adams? Next year, he'll be better. It sounds crazy, I know. It sounds crazy, I know. He'll be better. Aaron, please believe me. We have superstars on this team, and much like the NBA, you gotta have superstars to win in this league. I know you see what's going on in Kansas City. You saw what Tom Brady, he left the Patriots and went to a super team. Let's move away from the football field for just a second real quick. What are your other interests? Because you leave Green Bay, you gotta go to a new place. What are your other interests? You're gonna be in a town where there is success everywhere you go. I know you were sitting there in Wisconsin watching the Milwaukee Bucks look real good during the regular season, look dominant in the regular season, and failing over and over again in the playoffs. Giannis Antetokounmpo is not a very good player. He's just not. Now the Hornets, we got Gordon Hayward. Now, I don't know. I think, don't ask me how I know, but I think you and Gordon Hayward got a lot in common. Y'all would get along real well. You're both superstars. Y'all are both at the tippity top of the elite level in your respective sports. I think you and him would have a lot in common. Then you got Melo. No, not the dude who's most famous for playing basketball at one point up in Syracuse. I'm talking about the real Melo. Melo Ball. Another superstar. Obviously going to be the rookie of the year this year. Not getting starting minutes because his coach was treating him the way your coach is treating you now. You can change that though. You come and get a Charlotte will make LaMelo Ball starting, and then we win the NBA championships this year. But if it's not just the NBA and trying to get away from Giannis, I'm going to need some lumpia. Think about the other things you got going on here. The Canes just won the Stanley Cup. Now, don't Google how long ago it was when the Canes won the Stanley Cup. We do not have time. Aaron, please, focus. Stop Googling, Aaron. The Canes won a championship. Don't ask me when. Just understand that there is a history of championships going on in this city. Now, 6, I know there's some other sports you like too, my brother, and some other parts of the culture that you might be. Look, there's a lot of culture going on in Wisconsin. I know we don't got that much cheese here in North Carolina, but if you like drinking, then the best place for you is any NASCAR race. I know you used to date Danica Patrick. I know you dated Danica Patrick, okay? So I know at some point you had a little bit of interest in racing. Now, I don't know what kind of car she drove. I'm going to be real with you. Do you see the pigment, my brother? I don't know what's going on with the cars. They make left turns, but I'm sure it's in your interest, so I'm happy for you being happy in the NASCAR capital of the world. That's a quick aside, though. Isn't Danica Patrick like 5'2"? That's a little bit weird to me, bro. I don't really like short girls. I mean, look. She's a full 2 inches shorter than me. I like my girls a little taller. I don't know. She's too short for me, but it's all good, bro. You're 6'2", she's 5'2". If that works for you, that's fine. I'm sorry y'all broke up. But if you have any interest in racing, then NASCAR is for you in Charlotte. Do it for the love. And if you can't do it for the love, then reason number 7, do it for the hate. You in Charlotte means that you're going to have to see Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. All right? Let Tom Brady get his comeuppance. You versus Tom Brady twice this year. Coming up. Because he's going to lose the Super Bowl. You know that man is too competitive to call it quits on a loss. He is coming back. Get revenge twice in the regular season and one more time in the playoffs before you win this Super Bowl with the Panthers next year. With the Panthers next year, Aaron. Do you hear me? Are you listening, Aaron? Please listen up, Aaron. Look. Reason number 8. It's a lot of warm weather around here. Now, I know you like the advantage of, it's a cold, chilly place up there in Lambeau. Come on now, bro. No one wants to be in the cold now. Stop playing with me. You are 38 and a half years old. Your bones ain't taking it. The weather in Charlotte is kind of weird sometimes. You wake up, it's the dead of winter. By 1 o'clock p.m., it's hot as hell. Just make sure you got a change of clothes in the whip. You'll be fine. And by now, Aaron, I know what you're thinking. You don't care about weather. You don't care about NASCAR. You don't care about how how he is not a good NBA player. You understand that Gordon Hayward and Melo are both miles above his skill set and even better than the Nets. You don't care about that. You care about what's going on with the Panthers organization. And I can tell you right now, this is one of the best organizations in the National Football League. We have an established hard ingrained winning culture here at the Carolina Panthers team, the franchise. Did you see us beat the Washington football team? Did you see us beat the Washington football team led by Dwayne Haskins, who is now the heir apparent to the Steelers franchise behind Ben Roethlisberger? We did that. We was gonna have the 3rd pick in the draft. We now have the 8th pick in the draft. Aaron, we established that every single free agent has a reason to come here. We have a winning culture. This is exactly the thing that high-profile free agents want to see. Now, right now, you are not a free agent. We are trying to trade for you, bro. This should be a spot that is on your short list. It should say Charlotte, number 1, and number 2 should be Carolina. Okay, Aaron, did you watch that game? Did you watch us win? I know you know what's going on here. We are a winning franchise. Do not start Googling what our record is, Aaron. We don't have very much time left in the very last reason. Reason number 10. Look, bro, let's be real. We saw it with James Harden. We see it with LeBron. We see it with just about every single superstar in the sports right now. Stars want power. Stars want power. This is a new ownership, new head coach, new offensive coordinator who's probably going to be gone next year, new DC. There's not exactly a concrete culture outside of our winning culture that's going on right now. That could be you. You could be the person with all the power in their hands. That could be you, Aaron. You could have all this power. Now, Matt LaFleur is a newer coach, but he ain't want to give you that power. He ain't want to do it. Dave will. Rev Rule, he gonna go ahead and give you the power. Joe Brady won't be here very much longer, but I think I like what I saw from Joe Brady. The fans of the team will tell you that Joe Brady was not a very good offensive coordinator in his first year. They don't understand this team had no mini camp, no OTAs, no real training camp. Joe Brady had to install his offensive scheme through Zoom. He was using video telecommunications over the internet to install his offensive scheme. Do not let these fans of the team convince you that Joe Brady is not a good offensive coordinator. They have no idea what they're talking about. We also got Sean Ryan, the guy who made Deshaun Watson who he is, the guy who made Matt Stafford look really, really good in 2019, the guy who has 2 Super Bowl rings. Sean Ryan has more rings than you, bro. You can learn a thing or two from Sean Ryan. He's probably going to be our offensive coordinator after this upcoming year when Joe Brady is gone. Right now, he is the QB's coach. Aaron, there is no better place in the National Football League than the Carolina Panthers. So, if those 10 reasons weren't enough for you to get your dumb ass over here to Carolina, why are you watching this video still, Aaron? Didn't I say you need to be calling this man Scott Fitterer? Call Scott Fitterer right now. Find someone who has his number. What is the package going to be? 2 firsts and Shaq Thompson? 3 firsts and Shaq Thompson? Come on now, my brother. You know you want to come to Carolina. Now stop playing. Stop playing. Christian McCaffrey, come on. DJ Moore, come on. Trey Boston, one of the best, one of the most elite free safeties the league has ever seen. Come on, bro. The O-line.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Aaron, do the right thing, bro. Do the right thing. That's how I feel about it, man. For y'all watching this open letter, if y'all have any thoughts, I don't really care, but leave all your thoughts in the comments below. And you already know what to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.